Everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent NASCAR Cup race from Talladega. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the intro right there. It is very late as I'm recording. It's not very late, but it's 11:45. My head's hurting. This side of my mouth is hurting a lot. It hurts so bad to speak, but no, I'm kidding. It doesn't hurt that bad to speak, but if I open my mouth like a certain way, it's gonna hurt. If I smile, it hurts, but not that bad. But if I start laughing, it's gonna really, I don't even know, it's horrible right here. I didn't even, it's not a blister, like I cut myself inside my mouth, which did not think that was possible either, so yeah. Also, it's a Monday night as well, so I just came back from the show, not too long ago. It was hot as balls in there, we were sweating our asses off, I'm not even kidding you. It was super hot. AC went out, and yeah, it was a fun show. Yeah, I still have the VIP bracelet because I was in the suites, so yeah, I'm rich. I'm kidding. But we're gonna be going over the Talladega race first, so yeah, let's get right into it. The first 98 laps were terrible to watch, honestly. The change in the stage lengths. I mean, I think it's NASCAR's effort to try and make the racing better, which I applaud. But at the same time, it didn't work at all. First 98 laps, you had around 9 commercials, which was annoying. Ryan Preece won stage 1. I mean, you had the worst racing I've ever seen from Talladega in the first stage. I'm not even nitpicking either. Like, that was, I mean, it was honestly the same tier as last year's. Last year's race was terrible too. With this full setting, it wasn't even 3 wide or 4 wide. It didn't look cool. It was single file for most of it. Excuse me. And then you had different strategies, which honestly was cool to watch at times, but at the same time, it just felt so daunting. It was such a drag to watch. I tried not falling asleep. I was at my grandma's house and I tried not falling asleep twice or 3 times during that first stage. Then that first stage ended. Immediately going into stage 2, they don't have to save anymore. So then, as soon as you get some good white knuckle racing, they go to full screen commercial. Not even half screen commercial. They go to full screen commercial, which they said they would never do. Fox is broadcasting. It had its worst race of the year, like last year. Last year's race was atrocious too. They had commercials with 5 to go. I'm not kidding. That was annoying there. Yeah, that was horrible. Like having commercials with 5 to go last year. This year they had 9 in the first stage, a full screen commercial, which took away the ability to see 3 wide, 4 wide, white knuckle racing, as what people call it. And then immediately as you come back from commercial, the 26 car big one happens. And yeah, so you have 2 options: either have a wreck fest or have a fuel saving, boring choo-choo train fest, whatever the hell it is. Just have that. In this case, you had both. You had the fuel saving, which was boring, and then the good racing was cut short by 26 cars wrecking. I have it written down here. Literally, everybody was in that first wreck, and it looked like it. What had happened there was Chastain got a big push from Blaney, who got a big push from Logano. So yeah, and they just had such a little time to react. 23 got a bad push, lost control, got the air taking out of him, and yeah, just went to the wall. Nearly cleared that catch fence, which thankfully the car set back down, but that car went in the air for a good 2 seconds. And I was out there, 26 cars involved. I think 10 were DNF'd, so like a good amount stayed out as well, or a good amount were still racing. As soon as you came back from a restart, you had Ty Gibbs wreck, which, oh my gosh, dude, this was just atrocious. And then after that happens, you have 2x2 gridlock racing with nobody moving, and Ross Chastain won stage 2. Stage 2's finish was not even that entertaining. Nobody did anything. It was stupid. You had 2 more cautions in the final stage. Debris because of Tyler Reddick hitting the wall. He somehow came back to finish. I didn't even see. Great, I didn't even write it down. I'm stupid. Eric Jones also spun out with like 5 to go, I'm pretty sure. I forgot how. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he just got spun out by somebody in the pack. And they stayed green, but then the caution came out because he got stuck in the grass, so understandable there. Restart happens. Once again, just gridlocked all the way until the end. They didn't make moves until the tribal, which, yeah, I mean, you're going to have a drag-heavy car, which, yeah, you need so much energy packed into one lane. If you try to separate from it, it just takes away everything. It takes away their line. I don't know if I explained that correctly, but yeah, I don't care. It's true. This car is so drag heavy. If you got a line, you die. That's it. You need everybody to unanimously go out of line with you if you want to keep the speed up. So yeah. Carson Hocevar got the win though. That was pretty cool to see there. First career win for Carson Hocevar. Amazing celebration too. It was pretty. It was honestly pretty hilarious. Like he was outside of the car and he was driving that thing. I thought I was so scared for him. Like I felt like that overprotective parent, which like no, please stop doing that. But no, like I thought it was badass, but at the same time I'm like, please don't hurt yourself, Carson. And as soon as he hit the wall, I'm like, oh my god, he got a concussion. Nah, he was doing burnouts on the wall outside of the car. That was insane to see. Props to Carson. Like he created a new way to celebrate, which yeah, they're comparing it to Dylan Hart. They're comparing it to Dylan Hart, which okay, I see why now. But yeah, this race was terrible. I mean, don't let the Carson host of our festivities, what's it called? Don't let it mask your feeling about this race. I mean, people like this race, I guess. I hated this race. This was my least favorite race of the year. That's ironic because the O'Reilly race is my favorite O'Reilly race of the year. This race from the Cup Series is the worst of the year. So yeah, but before we rate the race, let's go over the top finishes. Carson Hosberg got first. Buescher, my pick to win, got second. Awesome sauce right there. Alex Bowman got third. Great finish for him. That's pretty cool to see there. Chase Elliott got fourth. Zane Smith ended up with the fastest lap. He got fifth. A good top five for him there. Stenhouse hasn't really gotten a good finish in forever. He got sixth. Chastain got seventh. Cinder got eighth. Another top 10 for him. Noah Gragson ninth. And how about Kyle Busch getting his first top 10 of the year? That's unacceptable to say, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to give this race a 1.6 out of 5. That was honestly the worst super speedway race I've ever seen. And I saw Talladega last year too. So, yeah. But it's almost 12 in the morning. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.